G'day everybody, welcome to today's stream. I'm your host Mitch, you can call me Taz, and well, this is just quite different, isn't it? Today we are flying from, well, it would help if the overlay was on, wouldn't it? We are flying all the way from Baku, all the way down to, if I can turn this music down, that'd be lovely. There we go. Flying from Baku all the way down to Dubai in the Tolos A340-600 using the sound pack by, well, not Mango Studios. I'm actually using the sound pack made by HKK, who made the COSP sound pack and the sound pack for the Flight Factor 777. And I mean, let's start off with the fact of how gorgeous this all looks. This is a payware scenery of Baku, and I would just say, first of all, birds. But secondly, I got this scenery on sale for like $4, $5, and it's excellent. I'll definitely be flying to Baku a bit more often. One, because of the scenery, but also just the sheer fact. I mean, look at the detail in this. This looks awesome. But we'll be flying here more often because of just how busy this area is, especially like the Baku, Almaty, Tashkent. Tehran, if you'd like. Something that is of interest to me is actually flying from. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. Something I do want to do is fly Tehran to. I'm thinking. Ugh, my brain's not working. I've just finished a shift of work, but flying from Baku down to Tehran and Tehran to Tashkent. So do a. I mean, it's only some short flights, but some real life ops actually. Anywho, look at this aircraft. I mean, how pretty is this livery? I mean, just look at that. Definitely my favourite livery by far. But yeah, I think it is time we get in the cockpit and get it all sorted. So, power is already on. Let's get all of these on. Hopefully it's not too loud for you guys. If it is, just give us a yell. Let's get all of these fuel pumps on. And let's come off. Emergency lights, arms, seatbelt and no smoking signs. Auto, crew supply power coming on. Awesome. Now with that all set, these can all come to off. Do not need them on at the moment. And this should be all okay. Awesome. So that's all getting aligned. Got our camera views, so it's on the right, this is on the left. We'll probably be taking off using the left. It just looks better. And then yeah, just got all of our wing views and that should be all good. Just check the sound levels for you guys. Okie doke, that should be, yeah, okay, that should be a little better. Awesome. This is very much a noisy plane. Also going to get our lights turned off, down. There, we're going to go over to our ICSC panel. And we're going to make sure our flight plan is downloaded. And on top of downloaded, we want to make sure that we have it set up. In not just the FMS, but with Avatar and everything else. Cool, and I'm just going to go over to Xpilot. And we are a 346. Go. Connect. Awesome, all connected and sorted out. Don't believe there's any traffic on the ground with us. Oh no, there apparently is. These guys must have just spawned in recently. And look at that other aircraft over there. I wonder what he is flying. That's definitely an SAS. Okie doke. There we go. Much better. I absolutely despise that. Okay, that's all set, and 122.8 is in. We'll turn that volume up. Clear the messages from FMSs. And we'll go flight plan negative. We'll go init request, and we'll get that all uploaded for us. So today we are flying Azerbaijani 211, which is a flight, or a real world flight, not on the A340-600, but a real world flight from Baku to Dubai. Be at 39,000 feet, cruise index of 114. We expected to carry 367 passengers, and if we can get this all done, and estimated ZFW is 220 tons, which puts us under our, about 45 tons under our max landing weight. So if we need to land, it's no worries. We'll carry 27.67 tons of fuel and 9 tons of baggage. Awesome. Look at this. It's already matching up. That's awesome. That will show neg initially, but that changes once we are up in the air. Okay, let's come over to Baku. We can actually look at this. Baku traffic, g'day, Azerbaijan 211, radio check. Everyone's probably busy. 1028 is what we want. 28 set, it's 6 degrees, but there's no visible moisture, so anti-ice won't need to be on. Visibility is great, 12 knots wind.
Yeah, read you 5/5.
FM, thank you. Awesome, and we'll go into here. Let's get our departures. We're expecting the Bama 1 Delta. Bama 1 Delta, and we will actually set that up in here off of runway 35. Bama 1 Delta, awesome. And if we insert that, no discontinuities, perfect. So yep, taking off into the north, around, and then south to Bamako. Awesome. Now for our airport charts, what we're actually going to do, we're going to go to our maps. We're going to go to, let's see, it's IFR low, I believe. Let's see, 4 minutes until we're aligned. Okay, so we'll push back, facing east, taxi via Mike, onto Kilo. How would we do? Yeah, Mike onto Kilo, onto Hotel. Right, 35. What's the name of that intersection though? That's what I want to know. Kilo 2. So we would go. Mike, Kilo 2. Hotel, hold short, runway 35. Okay, dope. Well, now that I've got that sorted, I want to get my master switch on. My nav light can come on now. So everything is opening up. And master switch can come on. Prelim, yep, PAX 362 today, okay, so 5 missing. ZFW 221 tons. Yep, around where we expected. ZFW CG is 25, takeoff weight 248 tons. Yep. Okay, so we're about 1 ton heavier, but that is okay. APU coming on, APU is available, and APU bleak come on. Performance will get better, and textures will come back once we've taken off. Just, it's a little bit of an overload when you load everything on. I am also, must add running at 2K, so 1440p, which yeah, not the best choice if you're on 4070. I'm contemplating actually moving down to 1080 to stream for you guys. Well, I stream at 1080, but I run at 2K. Okay, doke. So that's all good. Still waiting. Everything's set and done that needs to be done, and we're going to go to better pushback, and we're going to pre-plan. No, I need to push all the way back. Mostly because, well, we're such a big aircraft that we can afford it. There we go.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
RS coming up to their final alignment. So pushing onto Juliet. In that case, we'll just go Juliet Hotel. Take off uplink. We're just going to request that because if we do this, 5, 2.7, 164, 139, 159 is our V1, flex 72, and we'll do flaps 1 takeoff. GPS primary, good to see. Awesome, and we'll do the flex 2 takeoff and insert the uplink. Awesome. No worries. TCAS can come on. Parking brake, electric power. Awesome. So what we'll do now, come off of external power. So Alpha and Bravo is coming off. I'm going to go down to ground services, remove those and remove the chocks. And we'll go to better pushback and we'll start
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Awesome. APU bleed is on. Pack's coming off. Beacon coming on. Baku traffic, g'day, Azerbaijan 211 is pushing back onto Juliet facing east. Oh, 787. Has Azerbaijan got their 787s yet?
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
It's small details like that that I do love with sceneries, especially when they cost as much as this one does. Which, as I said, I got it for like €4, so it was really nothing.
Tow connected and bypassed and inserted. Release parking brake.
Let's get this all sorted. And parking brake, oh, it's hidden all the way down here, isn't it? There we go.
Starting pushback. And you may start engines.
You watch, once we take off, all the textures come back. And we'll set initial 5,000. Constraint, constraint. And engine 1 start. Oh yeah. Oh, I know what's happening. Why the performance was a little low. Aircraft config. There we go. Little bit of FPS comes back. Watch that engine rise. And one building light up. 1.
Baku traffic,
Engine two.
Scandinavian 29er, slowly pushing start, Stan Alpha 10, pushing back to Mike and facing north.
Awesome. Engine 2 starting. I'll bring this up so you guys can see it a little easier. There you go. Light up. Cool. And engines 3, engines 4. PWS to auto, system 1 coming on, all of those stay on auto. Train on ND coming on screen 2. Oh, well, that's interesting. Engine 4 stop, and we'll just put all the blade air onto engine 3. Packs are off, check to confirm. Very interesting. There we go, zero those out. Engine 3 can restart. There we go. So what that is it's probably we've got so much of a tailwind already that the wind's pushing through the back of the engine, therefore not working. Awesome. Light up on engine 3.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Park brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
And engine 4. Okay, signs coming on. Flaps come to 1. Spoilers armed. Auto brake. Takeoff and takeoff config not to start yet.
Nose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. Well, see you next time and have a safe flight.
Signals on the right. And engine 4 available. All engines available. Ignition comes to norm. Packs coming on. APU blades coming off. APU master switch off. Taxi lights can come on. All clear signal on the right. Baku traffic at Azerbaijan 211, taxiing via Juliet Hotel, holding short of runway 35. Traffic. Okie doke. Cool. And takeoff config test. Awesome. Flight controls. So full left, full full right, 3 moving, up, and full down. Perfect. Left, and rudder right. Perfect. Flight control check complete.
Baku traffic, Scandinavian 29 Charlie, taxiing to runway 34 via Mike, Juliet, November, Echo.
Juliet Hotel. Oh. Everything's set. Nothing to the right. Taxi cam. Always need a bit of taxi cam. Watch out for the building. Jeez, that Scandinavian's going one way, we're going the other way. I think we're flying south. I wouldn't be surprised if he decides to fly up to Scandinavia. I know the 320 Neo could do that. Bit of a stretch, always need a stretch. Any traffic on final? No. I do love all these Silkway buildings. Ah, I like the blue on them. That 777, I wonder when he's going to start going. Look at the level of detail for this scenery. I mean, it's just so good. Okay, set mine to 10. And make sure the music is off. Ignition standard, taxi cam come off. Baku traffic, Azerbaijan 211 lining up runway 35. Okie doke, landing lights coming on. Strobes coming on. Chronos being started. Lights on, flaps set, takeoff config okay. Jeez, can we turn around please? She's a big plane. Okie doke. I think with that everyone, if you can, leave a like down on the stream. It helps get out there a bit further and supports the channel in more ways than you think. Okie doke. With that, I think it's time to take off. Azerbaijan traffic, or Baku traffic correction, Azerbaijan 211 taking off runway 35. Let's pull the engines 40%. Stable. Band, flag 72 SRS, runway auto thrust blue. $80 knots, neutral on the stick. positive rates. Gears coming up, fly with. Just a bit of lag. Awesome. Baku traffic, g'day, Azerbaijan 211, past the 31,700. Set thrust climb set. Spoilers disarmed. Autopilot coming on. And we'll set our initial altitude up to our cruise altitude, which if I believe is 390. Awesome. Flaps coming up. Beautiful. And we are slowly climbing on up. Awesome.
Baku traffic, Scandinavian 200, so take off runway 34.
Oh, look at this. Oh. I mean, what an absolute behemoth of an aircraft. I mean, if it wasn't for the 747-8 or the 777X, which is going to come out someday, we can hope. This is the longest aircraft. Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Ah, bellissimo. Awesome. Meeting our altitude constraints. We can actually increase that range out, and we're going to go terrain 1MD for us as well. Yeah, there's no bad weather, it's just clouds. To stay at our 8,000 limit, because if you see where we are, we're underneath this flight path right here. The Scandinavian is very much on the roll right now. Jeez. Okay, flaps are up, spoilers down, landing lights come off. So after takeoff checklist complete. I love those 4 engines. I mean, when I was making the choice, it was either buy the A340, which was $45 US. It's either I buy that or I buy the A330 Neo by Thomas, which arguably has worse cockpit textures. Also was $67. And on top of that $67, then you would buy an audio pack for it. So if you look at it in reality, it's about $84 if you get the sound pack. So you're looking at $84 US, even on sale for the 330 Neo. Is the 340 is $45, and then the sound pack is free. The HKK one. Anyway, clear. Okie doke. Coming back into climb thrust. Oh, just listen to those engines. Well, yes, as you can see, I am using the Mango UI. We are, in fact, using the HKK sound pack. Coming up now, and we can go switch over to standard. And here you are, here's our flight plan right now. Awesome. I'm going to be right back to Secundos, everyone. So you sit back and you enjoy. that screen tearing is rather not good. And that's using, well, the brand new stuff. Oh, look at this. By the way, the clouds, low textures. They just work that well. There you go, see? The fuel, or added times for fuel, is already working very well. Let's take this out to 320 miles. This flight's around 390, well, not 390, 900. As you can see there, we don't even have our top temp. If we go into our perf page, and we go to our negative, it's back to about 796 miles until top of descent. Oh, magnificent. I mean, what a pretty plane. And this livery definitely makes it, well, even better. Look at that, the textures for the engines have come back, and if I go to... Look at that, all textures are back. They haven't been forced down to minimum because we've left the area that we were in. I'm in the predicament because I need to question what I need to wear because I'm flying over to Brisbane. Driving over to Brisbane tomorrow for a concert. So, what I'm going to do is I will be right back. I just need to pack some stuff. Ah, there we go. Just had to pack all my stuff for tomorrow. Oh jeez, doesn't she look gorgeous? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Yeah. There's a cloud up here. So pretty. Okay, we're gonna go Oscar Mike negative, Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. Good visibility. Decent winds so far. Seatbelt sign coming off. Jeez, how do you get that to come down? Oh well, these shall do for the time being. It's freeway to bind, it's... Where that'll be... It's gonna be one of my favorite A380 color schemes. Is the Malaysian Airlines one. That's what I was thinking of. I mean, it's such a superb livery, and obviously it's a custom one. It didn't exist on any other aircraft other than the A380s. Good morning, Knight. How are we doing, mate? Hopefully it's all going good on your end. I've also realised the delay from chat to me speaking was also increased back to the YouTube default. I don't know why it's defaulted back to that, so I will fix that as soon as I can. Oh, I can't wait for the 777-300. There's actually some routes in Russia I really want to do. Oh, some of those Russian liveries just look absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Go Getter. It means the world to me. Oh, that's the SL71. I'm just looking at photos at the moment. Oh. Aeroflot 777-300 ops would just be awesome. I mean, it's such a pretty plane. That's a really good photo as well. 300 KLM into Bangkok. Oh, I wouldn't mind buying getting a good Bangkok scenery. There's a really good freeway one that needs to be updated. The payway one by Time Models is expensive, but while expensive, it's not the best. It's outdated as well, I've heard. It's all good to hear. Not good to hear. Oh, I'm just looking at this. I can't wait for hopefully the A350 by Flight Factor told us to come out this year, which would be perfection. Flight Factor modeling and TOLUS systems. Oh, can't wait. But what I can't wait to do is fly an aircraft that I saw the other day. I posted on the channel, I believe. But the Cathay Pacific retro live on the A350. Oh, have to fly that. That would be Brisbane to Hong Kong. Just there you go. That's the route we'd fly it at. Because that livery is just so pretty. And that's the thing, is that as soon as everyone got access to it, they started painting that livery or flying with that livery. Obviously, we're talking about MSFS. And we are drinking Yorkshire Gold as standard. Wonder if there's been any updates or anything with everyone. Let's see, with Fearless. Okay, nothing on the Fearless side of things. Harold Swiss has just posted a TU-144 photo with a droop snoot. Very nice. Oh, that's very nice. Love an A220 for the sim. I think the A220 would be I mean, wear some very nice liveries. There's definitely some very, very good liveries for it. So the mods. Yeah, the Cathay 80th livery, that's what I meant. Oh, I saw it in real life, well, in person, and it just looked bellissimo. Like, it's such a pretty livery. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, someone painted the Evergreen International Cargo livery for the Fearless freighter. I actually haven't flown the freighter in so bloody long. I haven't even touched the 747-200 in probably... Oh, sorry, my brain's not working. A few weeks ago. Someone's doing the Geosky livery for the freighter, which will be awesome, but there's no... the Geosky 747-200s use... What am I meant to say? They use the RB211s, and because N3 isn't modelled in the sim by default, I believe there's a delay to it somehow. Or they aren't pursuing it at the moment, because they've got the freighter, they've got the packs. I would love for there to be, well, you know, the final bit, that if there was the but yeah, it's Fearless 747 with RB211s, and then a 747-300. I think that would be just perfection. I think that'd be the way to go down. And of course someone's painting a Ryanair cargo livery on the Fearless 74. It's a ANA cargo livery. Interesting. CS6 A220. Oh no. Was there an A220 being developed that fell through night? Is that what you're saying? Let's see some developments elsewhere. Flight Factor, is there any updates? They are actually adding procedures for the 777, which I like the callouts of V1, VR, rotate. That I'm looking forward to. But Flight Factor need to do what Fearless does, and that means come up with the higher some voice actors for their things. Look at this. I love how Flight Factor did a A350 event, like a photo competition with the real A350 to find some really weird or interesting facts about it. Definitely wasn't to find stuff inside it. Yeah, so if they're this late where they're saying, oh hey, do you know of any really weird systems on the A350? I would say the A350 is coming along really well. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the A350 though. I think they haven't posted anything about it. Saying that Pratt Whitney Rolls-Royce won for the Fearless, yeah. Well, I know that Fearless is currently working on actually bringing the Pratt & Whitneys over to the freighter, and if you own the freighter, you'll get both engine types already, like to work on both. There's only one airway between Mumbai and Bangalore. Bangkok, I mean. Just literally far straight line. The 300 is around the corner, LR short, Yeah, I do want the LR and the 300. The 300 is going to be the most significant, mostly because you can put, like, for me, when the 300 comes out, I want Aeroflot and I want a Cathay Pacific livery. But the Cathay Pacific liveries you've got to be particular about, because some of the 777-300s have the standard livery, and some of them have like these like fish-eyed, like some of the font is way too big for the plane, like it doesn't look good. But some of the 777s and some of the A350s have this new font for the title, like for Cathay Pacific, and it looks like a fisheye. Like it just looks like they put the fisheye effect on it. It's way too big. Have we got no updates for the 300? Interesting. I wonder what their model of the 777-300 are, because they've already got the model of it done, and I know that because they posted a photo of it. Because, I mean, let's think of the 777-300 ERs. I could fly Virgin Australia, so we could actually get that livery black back in. Thai, fantastic. Cathay Pacific with a new Cathay livery. Bellissimo. Aeroflot. Definitely. Oh, sorry. Aeroflot is just gorgeous. Oh, Russia. Russia would be beautiful as well. Where else could we fly? Oh, I've actually been thinking of a specific route flying to Africa that I won't announce yet, but it's definitely something I'm monitoring, let's just say. Okay, 39,000 feet. There's our ETA time over there. 535 miles to go. Should be there 1355 UTC, so just over an hour flying until that tells us set. Awesome. Yeah, so I think it's a matter of fact waiting. It's a matter of time until Flight Factor gives us a 777-300 update. Because yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the 300. Mostly because I've flown so many. Someone would have to pay the Emirates one, but with specific registration of Alpha 6 Echo Golf Oscar. Just have to. Oh, but Cathay livery on the 330 looks beautiful. starts not actually developing anything, I don't believe. I think they're updating the... Sorry, my brain's a bit fried. What did they update? The TBM, I think they're going to bring the TBM over to X-Plane 12, but I do believe it's taking a while to do so. Let's see, announcements. Announcement from Hotstar. Oh wow, did they do an event to fly? Ah, so they did an event to fly the Challengers. When was this? 10th of January. It's currently the 18th of January. I was working on the 10th now. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'll have to keep an eye out for them. Oh, FlyJ Sim, any updates from you guys? Because 737-200 definitely is a aircraft that is taking my fancy. Mostly because of, like, how used it was, but also, like, Arctic Ops would be really nice. Qantas Link Dash 8. Not the biggest fan of turboprop airliners, but the Q400, but the Qantas Link livery on the Q400 definitely draws with it. That update was in 2023, so yeah, there's definitely nothing happening with the 727. But the Saab 340 is a turboprop airline I do like. I don't know how I missed it, seeing as my family is deeply involved with Rex, so actually the head of mechanics, or head of mechanics. Yeah, the Sub 340 would be. Doesn't the Sub 340 by X Aviation have like an update patch? Like, not an update patch, but like a update that you can install? Oh, look at this come over Iran. This terrain is just amazing. Now this is the start of good things to come. I mean, it does get... Yes, this is non-completed. And I know this because these houses with the red roofs, you actually use those as visual markers when you fly upwards. Because you can go from here, turn to SAB, turn to this, and you fly out to here, and then you turn into the NVB, and then into, I think it's 29 right that you use to land. I mean, look at that terrain. It's definitely very, very pretty. But yeah, Sub 340 would be excellent. That's way too loud. And let me just check the audio levels. Okay, so yeah, that looks all good. It might, though I have a feeling that the lesser... Ah, so you're talking about the Coronado 340. Dubai's currently got grounds. It's good to see. Four departures and one arrival at this current moment. Actually going into controlled airspace, it seems, very shortly. Where are we though? We are over here. There we go. So we do miss this corridor where everything's on. Okay, I see. Jeez, that's a busy airspace there, that more busy corridor. Mostly because I don't actually think you're allowed to fly over Iran right now. I think Iran's got a no-fly zone over it, funnily enough. And here we are just flying over it like we do not care. I do want to create a custom livery for our channel very soon. I'll just have to learn how to make liveries. Oh, that's a Cessna citation that's gone off the runway. It's Telluride. It's on the 13th of January though. So few days ago. That'd be wouldn't be comfortable. Far out. I have to say, a lot of these thumbnails for like Microsoft Flight Simulator videos are just really basic. They somehow work. It's just like post an A350 photo and then put Flight Simulator 2024, or post an A321 landing and put Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and that is it. And they will get 4,200 videos in a day, 12,000 videos in 2 days. It's just like, okay. But actually what I've heard is that if you live stream on one channel and make videos and publish videos, apparently that completely destroys, completely and utterly destroys your views. The VHRMX. Almost halfway into our flight now. Also pretty quick. The terrain over Tehran, no pun intended, is just... it's so pretty. I do need to do some more into Iran flying. I actually had it planned, but I had to cancel that plan quite a long time ago now. Okie doke. It doesn't look like too much. Oh, that's scenery though. Move all these up. Actually coming up to our E2P. Let's quickly check our FMS. In it. Let's look at our fuel. Fuel, about 30 minutes of fuel left. Ah, beautiful. What's the wind situation? 95 knot crosswind. That's sort of a tailwind. That works for us. I'm gonna be right back, everyone. 1 moment. There we go. Maybe if country from WA, it's Australia. Yeah, I mean, Iran, it's definitely a country. Jeez, hello. It's definitely a country I want to go see in person. I mean, despite everything that you read about it, and yes, there are horrible things and a ridiculous history to it, but it's the history that draws me to it. So it's definitely, despite what might be the smart decision, definitely a place I want to go. So we're just south of Isfahan and southeast of Sharjah. I mean, just look how pretty that is. Awesome, so we've got around an hour to go, something like that. Oh, someone's doing Dubai to Prague. I've done that flight in real life. Someone's flying a Gulfstream 6 from Abu Dhabi to Vienna. Why did you do that departure routing though? Because that's makes no sense. Jeez. Yeah, but Iran is definitely a favourite country of mine to fly over. Let's check the feed. No, I won't be putting the feed on the internet. These are strictly for myself. Just checking them after. Yeah, feet were sweating a bit, and skin's a bit sore. Okie doke. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to Juby. ETS. Let me see what the ATIS report is. Expect ILS approaches. Arrival runways 30 right. Okay. That's no worries. Okay, so ILS 30 right is what we are to expect. Arrival ILS 30 right. And what arrival are we using? The Vute for Delta apparently. Vute for Delta. Awesome, we'll insert that. And that fits in perfectly fine. Okay, cool. So, if we can find where we are. There we go. Okie doke. So we will be intercepting at VTEB. So here we go, so 230 under 12,000. Just flying down 210 knots while we do the crossover of the airport. Above 8,000. Then all the way out. And then into the day. So for 30. Transition 150, no worries. Angle 299, 3000 at all dot. So we'll keep that in mind. All dot, we need to be at 3000, max 185 knots. No worries. Okay, so for go around direct to DV755 point or heading of 314. We will climb to 4000, then turn left on a track 224 to Ignot to 4000. Okay, nice. Come in here, there. If you need direct to DV756 and then to Ingot, max 230 knots. Must be at 4000, we will. Decision height 207. And 1014 is current QNH. Let's just switch over to the new hour. So it will update, but I don't think it'll be a significant shift. Oh, look at that, coming over near Shiraz. Okie doke. Ooh. 0 knot crosswind. Very nice, very nice. Thank you, Mr. Miller. Jordan. I see. I haven't flown to Jordan ever. I do want to do Jordanian. Because they have some really nice 321 liveries. Like, go look up Royal Air Jordanian. Well, the Royal Air Jordanian livery is gorgeous. Look up their cargo livery for the 321. That looks fantastic. G'day, Walney. How are we? Mate, those sceneries you've been making, superb. I can't wait to do some more Soviet flying with your sceneries. For those who don't know, Walney is the one who created that fantastic scenery we took the Tu-154 out of. He's the creator. No, thank you, Walney. I composed it for me to sort of know it's made by a guy who died 300 years ago. Hence why it's in the public domain. There, I'm making use of my legal degree. There's Shiraz over there. Is that the airport for Shiraz? No. Oh, yes it is. See, I can always spot an airport out. There you go. I do want to fly down to Shiraz. Shiraz is actually the name of a restaurant in India that used to make the best food. Oh. It's a chain restaurant, actually. Terrain. I mean, how gorgeous is this? Now, I've flown over Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is also stunning, but just over Tehran, or over Iran, correction. Look at these mountains. And somehow, we're an X-plane, and this looks better than the DCS Iraq map. Interesting, look, there's our top descent point, and then there's our approach to come up to 160. Now, we are to expect ground to come on. Well, ground is alive, so that's 118.35. ATIS is 126.275. Is it 126.275? 126.275, yep, it is. Probably out of range, that's no worries. What's ground frequency? 118.35. Now, something I need to check on these charts, because I never really trust it, is 118.35. Okay, so the charts actually do match the frequencies. Okay. Oh, look at that. Just, Iran is just that gorgeous. How are you doing, everyone? How are you doing, Walney? What have you been up to? So I'll just give you like a basic idea. So I'm working Wednesday, Friday, Saturday next week. Monday and Tuesday, so tomorrow at 7 a.m. It's 11:30 p.m. I have to wake up at 7 a.m. to get on a bus to Brisbane because I'm going to another concert. So I go to a concert tomorrow night. I'm gonna be shattered, but I'll just go straight to the hotel and just nap. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, out of the cards. Thursday, maybe. Let me just check for you my. Actually, I was making points about the 747-200. Are you talking about the freighter or just the 200? Like the PAX version? And has the PAX version actually got the cockpit like texture upgrade like the freighter has? Sorry, I'm just trying to find my scheduling app for where I work. Cool. So yeah, I work Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Do I have shifts for the week after already? No. Okay, so I could stream on Thursday or Sunday. So those are my 3 days. Oh, that's good. I mean, I could definitely fit in some streams during it. Some really big turbulence. You see the wing wave on that? So those are our options, Volney. In that case, see, here's my problem, right? The 200 freighter, I absolutely adore. The sound, it just flies really well. It's a really good aircraft. There ain't liveries I want for it already. Whereas the PAX obviously has those. So I'm more inclined to fly the passenger version. Do you have any route suggestions, or have you made a scenery you want me to fly the 747-200 into? Is that why you're asking? But yeah, I was actually chatting earlier in the stream, talking about how I want to start working on it. Like just doing recurrency, just trying to relearn the plane. Because I am definitely someone very much looking forward to. But yeah, I definitely want to fly the 747 very soon. Oh yeah, this livery is just so nice. Chugga chugga. Chugga chugga. The airport that a 747 flies to someday. I mean, I can definitely give you suggestions. Oh, I know an airport that you could do. I mean, it is a significant airport. I don't think there's a scenery for it. It's very boxy as well, but 747s used to fly into it a lot. It's Don Mueang, so it's the original airport for Bangkok. And it has a golf course in the middle of the airport. Let me see, I have you on Discord, don't I? Let's see. I don't think so, I do. Oh, yes. No, of course I do. There's definitely other airports I could suggest. But Don Mueang, because, if you, in Germany, is that like Cote d'Ivoire somewhere? Let me check. Oh, it's Chad. Okay. Oh, so flight like it's stolen, like the Fly Pro cargo livery. Is that what I'm hearing? Because someone's actually made that. I do have that installed. That is all. Why is the runway so long? Oh no, what? Holy, why is the runway so long? I'm sorry, that runway is huge. Oh. Apologies for yawning, everyone. I did run straight from work home to stream. I've been bloody dying to stream, just haven't had the time. Ooh, I like the high terrain. Oh, that could be really interesting. Walney, very interesting. I don't know how you find all these bloody airports though. You find some really weird airports. It was Khartoum. Oh, of course the airport's in the center of the city. Oh, I'm just looking at photos of Khartoum and I'm like, why is there all these planes just on the ground burnt? Oh, this is when they did the attack on the airfield and just burnt all the planes to the ground. Ah. Literally all the photos of Khartoum are just the it's Sudan. Wouldn't want to fly there. Namibia. Harare could be interesting. Madagascar I wouldn't touch, especially given the political climate there. That's a bit... Foxtrot Uniform Charlie Kilo Echo Dolphin. Libya would be interesting. Flying into China would do my head in, respectfully. No one's done Darwin Airport for the sim. But I would always suggest looking into Asia for really, really interesting airports. Mogadishu would be really interesting. Hey, Sim. Was wondering when you get on. How you doing, mate? Mogadishu. And if we're flying the freighter into Mogadishu, what's our what's our cargo? Maybe a Black Hawk? Mogadishu. You know what airport I've been looking at recently, and there's no scenery except for a payload? Dubrovnik. Oh, that's a really strange airport. I like how the Chinese embassy's right there. So who owns the damn place? Look how dense the housing is. Oh my god. I have never seen that. I suggest to everyone, go look at Mogadishu and look at how dense the roads are. Oh, Mogadishu's the where they do the circle to land. Like they do the approach and then they do the circle to go into land. That's where that 727 did it, right? That would be really, really cool. I mean, on the ground from this photo is just a Yak 28, I think they are, and Fokker 50s. But I think, yeah, you could fit a 747 in there. You could definitely fit a 747 in there. Let's see how we're doing now. Almost near our top descent. This shadow is annoying the living daylights out of me. Look, oh, look at that. Look at the sunlight just coming over. Like, this is something that is just so beautiful about map enhancement, is the you can get such beauty from the scenery from up high, and I will say it does a much better job than what MSFS does. MSFS, when you're up at altitude, looks worse than X-Plane. It's a bit late, been very busy. Yes, Sim, I have tomorrow off as well. I'm going for another concert. So I saw Till Lindemann, sort of Rammstein, on Thursday. Took my brother up for his birthday, and then Wednesday. Oh, Sim, like, I tried flying the 727 and I just can't. Like, I just can't. Like, unfortunately, MSFS is just a pain in the rear end to set up. So it's a pain in the rear end to set up. It's... physics do feel significantly worse. I mean, they have the A340 and the 727. We do not have that for X-Plane 12. I actually own X-Plane 11, so I could buy this. The 727's on sale. Like, if anyone wants to buy me the 727 V2 or 3, yeah, no worries. But no. So the issue is it's just MSFS. I just don't really like at all. X-Plane just runs. It's not a pain. People are messaging me. No. There we go. This shadow is annoying me. Can I can't. Go away. Why isn't that done anything? 10 out of 10 unrealistic, unplayable game. Oh, look at that. Is that? That airport looks sort of familiar. Ah, it's La Merde. Let's look at the... Oh, we've got an aircraft up there. SVW. Where's the aircraft up there? Oh, look at that. And with this, goodbye Iran. Can't see shit if you're down here. Excuse the French, everyone. Look at that. But yeah, definitely some if you did a Mogadishu, I would definitely fly there. Actually, if you make any airport, I will fly there. I will find a route, or I'll talk to you to design a route for it. But in Jamaica, I'm trying to add the French accent to it, and I can't do. I don't know why I can't. But Chad would be interesting, especially like no, you couldn't fly from Nigeria, could you? Because Nigeria and Chad are always fighting, aren't they? Juba and South Sudan. I wouldn't fly for Sudan. Which place in Africa isn't at war right now? Please comment so I actually know where I can fly from. I can't go to Cote d'Ivoire because everyone's angry at the Americans right now. Burkina Faso is just constant war. Mali is... I have no idea about. Mauritania just has a cool name. Is Gambia really called the Gambia? Oh my... It is. When did they change their name to that? I was actually reading up on Liberia recently, like Monrovia and how it started, and found really interesting history. Ooh, Algiers or Tunisia. Fly some Royal Air Maroc stuff. You know what I wouldn't mind? Flying down the Nile, like flying from Alexandria and flying like a custom flight path down the Nile. So you'd start and then probably like fly until you're in Khartoum. Actually, if you want something really interesting, like Ethiopia, like Addis Ababa, goodbye Iran. Addis Ababa is high altitude, 7,000 feet airport. That's really interesting. We could also smuggle illegal cargo into Yemen. We get the chat back up. Flying the A340 is boring, isn't it? Gee whiz, Wolney. Oh, wow. I'm just reacting to the last comment. I don't know. Gaza had an airport. I didn't think Israel allowed them to have an airport. I am now just talking straight about architecture. I'm not getting into politics, okay? A very strong line on this between that, but I'm just talking about the airport. Yeah, I don't think Gaza was allowed an airport. Kapstadt? A340... I wouldn't say like A340 is a really fun plane to hand fly. I would say it's definitely more vibrant than say your A320s or something like that. Anywho, we have actually just come to our top descent, which is now. So we're gonna reset this. Pull that out. Wait, is it pull out or do you push it in? Yeah, you push it in. That's what you do. There we go. So descending now into Dubai. Oscar Mike Delta Bravo. Any changes? 1014 2909. And the temperature is 22. I don't expect that to change significantly soon. It had an international airport. Oh, okay. Jeddah would actually. That's a good idea. Jeddah, like Well, let's say what Amman could be a good, like. Amman is a high altitude airport, isn't it? Or am I just being completely stupid? Fly Amman, like a Turkish route. Also, does anyone have like? There's a freeway. I haven't flown there in so long. It's probably fixed itself because I really want to fly into Turkey, like into Istanbul, not Constantinople, unless you're Greek. But the airport's got like all these trees on it. Maybe it's changed. I don't know. But see, we can fly from Baku because I've got that Baku scenery. Tbilisi, Georgia is a beautiful airport, high altitude, well no, like extremely high terrain around it. That'd be really, and Geo Sky flies in there. So if we fly the 747-200, I don't mind that. I would like to do some Russian flying as well, or like Soviet states flying, like ex-Soviet states, correction. Oh, Kyrgyzstan would be good. The problem is I've flown Tashkent to Almaty so frequently, I've completely forgot like about Bishkek, which is Kyrgyzstan, because that's got some high altitude terrain to it. Isn't there actually an airport in the bloody mountains between? Yeah, maybe I'm being a bit crazy. Oh, I definitely want to do some more Russian flying. I've definitely got some routes and ideas. Oh great, Dubai Grounds has just gone offline. Great. You guys are flying to the wrong runway. In Africa you should do dirt runway flights. Dirt runway with a 737, so what? Huh? I'm gonna bring this down to 3,000 because I can. Let's see. Tazzy, are you planning to learn the Tu-134? I would like to learn the 134, but I've heard it's not. Like, I've flown it once. Like, they definitely didn't quick start it. The 134 is a beautiful aircraft, especially given it like physically. And if you look at the history of the 134, it's a very interesting aircraft. But I've heard there's some issues with it in X-Plane 12. Like just not able to hold altitude because of we can't control its speed or whatever. Up to 737-700. Like in Africa, I do want to do some dirt flying, like some dirt runway flying, or like, I think I sent it to you, Sim, or someone else. The Carvels like used to fly onto dirt runways or to these remote villages in Africa, and it's like, ooh, those are pretty cool. I think they flew them strictly VOR as well. I think the last video I was watching was in Gabon, which I'm looking at a map and I'm like, I have no idea what Gabon is. Zanzibar would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Zanzibar tonight. Eurowings flies an A330 down to Zanzibar. Why is Eurowings flying to Zanzibar? Oh, Dar es Salaam. Now, I'm going to be completely honest, a lot of what I do know about Africa directly, and I mean directly, comes from civilization. Oh, they're Air Tanzania planes. Air Tanzania's got a very nice livery. Yeah, we could also do flight down to Dar es Salaam. Because Tanzania would be very nice to fly. Zambia, Namibia. I've actually met a person who from Namibia. It's funny because he's bloody whiter than I am. And the scenery in Namibia is just like, if anyone wants to get the map up, look at the southwest of Namibia, like the sands and the desert. It just looks, I think that place would be amazing to fly over. Anyway, pass through to flight level 200. I hope with the level ups, they haven't actually had their flight models updated with V2. But hey, look, we could do a V2 stream. I have no problems with that. Namibia. Jesus Christ. Sim. Just no. Oh, look at that. No, and also, being African, they be near Congo. I want to fly to Quito someday. Like, Quito and an MD-11. I definitely am not influenced by the Lufthansa MD-11 flying in there, in that video that's up there. I think that'll be a very... apologies. That'd be a very interesting video. I need to fly to Turkey sometime as well. I've got all these places I've got to fly, but I want some interesting airports to fly into. And as like in the 747-200, as was suggested. Oh, I could fly to Kuala Lumpur because I have that brand new scenery for Kuala Lumpur. That could be a possibility. Like a bit of Manila, Malaysia, or like Brunei to Malaysia, or Jakarta. Oh, does anyone have a good scenery for Bali? Probably a strange question. Hello, sir. That's really sad that Hawaiian Airlines is pretty much gone. There we go, we should slowly stop. I'm just gonna get some lighting on. Set. Just give that a reset. Oh, look how chockers she is. So 30 right, if we can get off by high speed 1, then just taxi via Zulu onto Concourse C I think would work for us. Yeah. Speed 1 or whatever, just get over here and then down. So we're going to go with the low auto brake position for this landing, and we'll be flaps full gear. We'll come down within 6 miles. Nice. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Hello, hello. Oh, that's 2022. Ah, thank you so much, Sim. There's Dubai down there. You actually see some of the. Okie doke. Well, we've already been briefed for the approach, and obviously it's 4,000 on the go around, which I think is just a circle. Oh, someone's flying MD-11. A lot of A340-300s. Oh, I would like if Tolas made an A340-300. Awesome, so all of this is correct. Mr. Meta, would you like to give us our meta details? We don't have to look at this. Okay. Dubai traffic. G'day Azerbaijan 211. About to fly over. We'll be expecting runway 30 right. Well, I've turned the volume of this down just a bit too much. There it goes, descending now.
Dubai International traffic, Emirates 6 Fox, fuel gas runway vacated 30 right, Dubai.
I do like a bit of evening flying, especially in the Middle East. The evenings are just gorgeous. I'm looking forward to landing though. I need to start going to bed.
Dubai traffic, high flight 20, hold short Dubai traffic.
Oh, that looks really good. A380 down there. Leipzig AMD11. A340-600. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty. So I heard these improve, but yeah, exactly. Like if I could get tallest level, that would be fantastic. Hello, Dubai. I'd like there to be like a Dubai city pack, make the city look a bit nicer. There's that unmatched lighting of
Dubai traffic Emirates 30 Victor 777-200 at Concourse Alpha, steady Alpha 4, starting pushback.
Saudi A330. But Xbox 340-300 I'm looking for. I will definitely try. I want to fly the default 330. However, a problem I'm having with default 330 is if I install the engine mods so I can use different engine types, it messes up the QNH. Oh, here I'll show you. This messes up. Also, we're gonna arm LS for this. Get those footlights up a little bit.
Dubai traffic, I-520 crossing runway 30 left.
See if there's any traffic. There's this A380 out here. I don't know if he's coming in. Anyway, we should be there before he lands, so that won't be a problem. Yeah, QNH was 88.89. And yeah. And you can't change it. Yeah, well, good. What if I turn brake load off to manual? I just put on low. And config full. Yep.
Dubai traffic, I request lining up with runway 30 right.
Why are you going 30 right? Just do 30 left, dude. Indigo. Oh. I mean, far out. We're quite a while away. We're 16 miles out. I'm just gonna force her to descend down to 3,000 because I'd like to cut this corner in. Come flaps one.
Dubai traffic rates 30 Victor, starting taxi to holding point Kilo 10, 30 left, via taxiway Zulu, taxiway Kilo.
Yeah, because we're 20 miles out already. So I'm just gonna go flight plan, go to direct. 504 is what we want to direct to. Yep, and direct to insert. Speed brake coming out. Landing lights are all on. Yep.
Dubai traffic Express 243 takes calling point 130 left via Zulu 16 kilo.
There we go, look, 22 miles out. Flaps 2. Speed brake in. Speed brake armed. Watch your speed. Speed's okay. Localizer armed, localizer captured. When in doubt, ear knob. Awesome, 30 right, visual. Localizer is captured. Cabin crew, take seats for landing.
Dubai traffic rates 30 Victor, cross runway 30 left, via taxiway Kilo 10, and follow taxi to the other side, Mike 13 Alpha, holding point 30 right.
Dubai traffic, g'day. Azerbaijan 211 on 16 mile final for runway 30 right. Localizer's coming down. Oh, the approach is coming in. Thrust decent, yep.
Traffic on final 30 right, please confirm how many miles?
15 miles, Azerbaijan 211.
Thank you very much, and Emirates 30 Victor, line up and take off runway 30 right.
Low order brake is
Black
selected.
Emirates for Alpha Juliet crossing runway 30 left,
Dubai traffic.
I can't hear a thing.
Charlie for ILS runway 30 right.
So 147 is our 147 is our approach speed. We're going to arm the approach, and we'll get dual autopilot.
And Dubai traffic and brakes 30 Victor, airborne runway 30 right. Runway 30 right is vacated.
I see him taking off. Dubai traffic at Azerbaijan 211 establish glide slope 30 right, 10 mile final. Okie doke. Set go around altitude. It's always a sort of sick push.
Immediate pickup runway 30 right, Dubai.
Yeah, we are like at 9 miles, so that's okay. Okay, flaps 3. Look at the guy taking off that.
And for the traffic on timing, I think you are just with 30 left, not 30 right.
Yeah, everyone's being directed 30 right, so 6 miles, gear coming down, gear in transit, flaps full, cabin is checked, gear down, 4 grains. Flaps 4, land, auto brake low, go around altitude set, and we're clear to land, and landing later on, clear to land. Dubai traffic at Azerbaijan 211, short final 30 right. Oh, how pretty does this look? That is gorgeous. There we go. Get that on a bit. Cool. We're ready for landing. UAE 4 Alpha Juliet negative. We're on 30 right, not 30 left. I've confirmed my runways. It's a parallax error. Okay, runway's clear, I can see all the lights. Bit windy, my aircraft.
500.
Autopilot is off, checked.
$400. 300. 200.
Dubai traffic, Swiss 230 lining up on way, departing 1030 left.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10.
Reverses. Reverses green. 50%. That's a very good landing. $80 knots, 70 knots. Rest is coming in. Auto brake off. Vacate onto the left. Spoilers up. Taxi lights coming on, landing lights coming off, strobes stay on, and we'll vacate onto the left. Now we're okay if we're over here. Is that guy taking off, yeah? No, he's taking off now. Okie doke, well with that, Dubai traffic, get a Azerbaijan 211 clear of 30 right. Kudo, clear of the runway. Strobes coming off.
Dubai traffic, big shot 9 Lima, passing Delta Bell 515, ILS runway 30 right.
TA coming on. APU must switch on. Hold the park brake. I just want to get the taxi information set. Whew. Thank you, Knight. Thank you, Sim. 100% Sim. But I would like if X-Plane had the city lighting that MSFS does. Okay, let's see. That was a very nice landing, I have to say. So we'll taxi via Mike 4 Kilo 1 onto Zulu. Dubai traffic, Azerbaijan 211 taxiing via Mike 4 crossing runway 30 left, Kilo 1 Zulu. Excellent, coming on and turn lights. They're the camera lights, no they're the turn off lights. Strobes coming on. Does not light up the thing at all. But like airport lighting is just unbeaten. Because MSFS uses FSX lighting and they've hard coded it into the game so it's not manipulatable. Ridiculous. We're gonna go to the big terminal over here. Turn that off. Power for APU coming on. We're going on to Zulu.
Headline traffic up at 230 heavy. Right downwind and flying runway 30 left.
Now I have to say this, as someone who's actually been to Dubai Airport, it's just a cattle station. It is not a nice airport at all. I mean, I was at Terminal 2. I don't know what the other terminals are like, but it smelt like an open toilet at the end of it. It was dirty, it was disgusting. It's extremely expensive. And this is someone who lived in Singapore. It is the most expensive airport I've ever been to in my life. It was $30 for toothpaste. I obviously didn't buy it, but it's ridiculous. I think this stands Foxtrot 17 will work for us. Taxi light coming off. Don't want to blind the poor guy. Turn off lights, come off. Ah, and DGS isn't working. Goodness sake. Okie doke. Hold those brakes, slow it down. A little too fast. I want to go on the A340 line. There we go. I'll take it, hold the brake. Parking brake is set. With that, everyone, welcome to Dubai. So, what we're going to do, yeah baby, is wing lights coming off, replay coming on. Let's get this landing sorted, eh? Wait, where's the runway? Okay. No, that's the wrong runway. We're going for this one. Oh yeah, look at this. This one's gonna be good. Decent winds though. I think it was 9 off the front. But this plane just feels so nice to hand fly. Like she can be boring mid-flight with the autopilot because it's an Airbus autopilot. It works. But she hand flies so nice. I haven't flown the 321 in forever. And I actually have a genuine fear that when I do, I'm going to over-flare it and flare it like a 340. Oh, sinks into it wonderfully. Boof. There's your auto brake. Bloody thing. Okay. Oh, gorgeous. Then we got off at the exit that I wanted as well. So I'm happy with that. Let's get the wing view. Oh. Oh, look at that. How good does that look? Another runner in the night, blinded by the lights, wrapped up like a deuce. Another runner in the night. Oh, I love that song. Just look at that lighting, and it just looks so good. I'm happy with that landing. We didn't go that long, but it had good center line. Can't go wrong. Oh, beautiful. The bursts come out. Oh yeah. Very nice. Anywho, guys. Anyway, going to. I'm gonna go to bed because I have a very early start tomorrow morning. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna organize a view for you, and I'm gonna start heading off. Ugh. I do like that little feature of that 380 hidden in there. Okie doke, well, thank you for watching today, everyone. I'm your host, Mitch. You can call me Taz, and I will see you very soon, hopefully this week with another stream. Anywho, ciao ciao.